Hey everybody, Darryl Slater here with Connor Hughes at MetLife Stadium, where the Jets won a game. They beat the Baltimore Ravens 24-16, snapped the 4-game losing streak, improved to 2-5. But controversy as always, right? So Geno Smith hurts his knee, Ryan Fitzpatrick replaces him. What do we make of the quarterback situation?
I think where you're at right now, if Geno, because an MRI on Monday is going to tell all with Geno Smith's knee if he can come back and play, if he's going to be out for the year. We don't know yet. Todd Bowles wouldn't give any indication. Geno Smith said he thinks he feels fine, but you never really know. So if Geno Smith is able to play next week, I think you're going to probably have to keep Geno Smith under center, because the Ryan Fitzpatrick that we saw from this outside of his first series under center, where he took the Jets right down the field and scored a touchdown, in the second half, it was the same quarterback that we've seen weeks 1 through 6. He didn't really do anything to stretch the field, didn't really make any too big a highlight plays. I mean, it was kind of a blah performance. So if both quarterbacks are healthy, the job is still Geno's, but you don't know if both quarterbacks are going to be healthy.
Right, and the Jets today went with a game plan that was pretty similar to what worked for them for much of last year. Play great defense, which is something they hadn't been doing for a lot of this year. They stopped the run in a historic way today, 6 rushing yards for the Ravens, which was the fewest the Jets had ever given up ever in a game. So play great defense, no turnovers, and run the ball well on offense. So the Jets did all 3 of those things today, and generally that is a good formula for this team, because look, regardless of who the quarterback is, Geno Smith or Ryan Fitzpatrick, you're dealing with a mediocre quarterback, and you don't want to ask either of those guys to do too much.
Exactly right. Yeah, I mean, even when you look at this Jets offense last year, they weren't, I mean, yes, Ryan Fitzpatrick put up nice numbers, 3,905 yards and 31 touchdowns. But the offense was still predicated on, all right, let's run the ball, and setting up the run will then open up the pass, and we're going to play great defense and force a ton of turnovers. That amplified what Fitzpatrick's numbers were, and now this season you just haven't really had too much of a run game, and the defense has been bad, so you haven't had successful Fitzpatrick. So hey, you never know.
A little more run game today, a lot better defense, so the Jets are in good shape. And hey, they get to play the Cleveland Browns, the NFL's the AAA team of the NFL next week in Cleveland, where no one will care about that game because the Indians are in the World Series. So we'll be back with you from Florham Park at the Jets training facility this week.